Smooth moves. Welcome to CITM. We'll be getting started here just in a few minutes. So get ready, join the jam. Jam link going in the chat now while I get some stuff sorted out. Capital P's here. Early bird. What a beautiful little track that. This is Dan Reeder. I'll be right with you. Ooh. That wasn't very good, was it? That's what I get for opening a bottle. Oh! There we go. I've got all the fucking work I need. Can I swear yet? Is it too early in the stream? Will I get demonetized for that? It's been 4 minutes. Your guess is as good as mine, dude. We don't know what the crowns are. They're just, some people get crowns. Starting us off with a little threefer of beautiful little songs to get us started today. Everybody take a moment. This is Jamie Lemon from his incredible concept cover album Shuffle. The Remembrance. I don't know about y'all, but I need some hopeful vibes, says Stealth. Maybe not this one, but we'll get there. Beautiful piece of music, absolutely beautiful piece of music. That was The Remembrance, as covered by Jamie Lemon from his album Shuffle. Up next, Joey Vader. Welcome to CITM. Welcome to Chris in the Morning. I started us off mellow as a bit of an experiment because I was in the mood to listen to some beautiful, sad little songs. Been having a bluesy time this week. Been trying to listen to old and new blues. So I've got some of that queued up for us, and then we're going to get into our requests. I'm going to explain how this works. I'm going to dip into the chat, then I'm going to explain how this works. Then we're going to get our first round of vibe check going, and then requests. That's how it goes. I remembered. How's everybody doing? How's their weekend going so far? Hello, John. Hello, Lacey. Hello, Els, Minish. Welcome to the stream. I don't recognize some of these names. Hello. And I do recognize a lot of these green ones. Hey, Stealth. Hey, Els. Hey, Robin. What's up? Hey, Alex. Nice to see you. You do see Little Dragon up next, followed by Dan Auerbach. Then we're going to be running out fairly quickly after that, so I got to queue some other stuff up. How's everybody's Sunday going? Thank you for choosing to share some of it with me today. Today was the first day I ever listened to this artist. This is from a 2023 EP called Time Turns Up. It was recommended to me by a robot. A robot we all know. But it's pretty good. I won't hold that against it. Sunday's going great, says John. Things are a little low, big changes, but I'm hoping to get my life back on track. That is a mood, Stealth, that I absolutely empathize with. I hope you get to it, whatever you're getting to. I hope it happens. I hope that you're not stuck in this limbo for too long. I know that I feel like that quite a lot. I felt a lot like that this year as well, at times. So I appreciate you sharing. If you're a Spotify user and you're not already in the jam, do click the link in the description or this going in the chat right now. If you are in the jam, you're hearing Constant Surprises by Little Dragons. And I'm going to explain to you how this all works. Welcome to Chris in the Morning. The way this works is we all get together in a Spotify jam and build a playlist together. I'll be looking for requests in the YouTube chat and adding them as we go. Don't worry if you're not a Spotify user. Just follow along on whichever platform you use for music, whether it's Deezer or Bebo or Amazon Prime, a separate YouTube tab, 2 plastic cups connected with string, whatever it is. You'll always be able to see what we're listening to above my head. You'll be able to see what we have queued up next and roughly where I am in the song so you can stay in sync. And we have one rule here on Chris in the Morning. That's if you super chat with the song request, we have to play the song and it gets bumped right to the top of the list. You can also become a member of the channel for bonus members-only streams, priority chat, and an extra request every month. That's how it works, everybody. Thank you, little button. Thank you for doing all that work for me. Hope everybody's clear on the rules now. Go ahead and smash that like button, low gang. I want to see just as many likes as there are people in the chat. Really helps me out, helps people discover the stream. And if you're new here, welcome. This is Chris in the Morning. We do this every Sunday. Let's get a vibe check going before we run out of music. What do you say? Throw out some vibes for me, guys. I need some inspiration. Yeah, that's right. I called you low gang. He doesn't own it. I can do what I want. Yeah, that's a great one, Alex. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel like I should just do that. We got to put 2 more in, but I think that's going to win. I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to phone these other ones in. They're going to be really like esoteric and dumb. There we go, yeah. Okay, gang. We're going to be dropping our first vibe check in the chat. Go ahead and vote for what you want to hear, and then we'll take our first round of requests. What do you say? This is Chris in the Morning. Thank you for being here. Bow, bow, bow. I watched some of these recordings back, and I've developed this bad habit of clicking and stuff. I really shouldn't, because I watch it back, and of course I'm not in sync with the music, so that must be so irritating for you guys. I will stop. I'm keeping my hands on my lap, even when I'm really, really loving it. Hey, Sarah, welcome. If you are here, new here, just a reminder that we only take requests in the YouTube chat. If you're on the Spotify Jam, please don't add stuff yourself. That always leads to some awkward conversations because you can't turn it off, unfortunately. Up next, The Prowl by Dan Auerbach. Found this one lurking on a modern blues playlist mix. I'm not sure it was really what I was looking for, but it's fucking cool. Having a look at my new likes. I've had a breakthrough with the likes. I want to run something past you guys. We were talking about my likes songs last week. And I think we need to take a different tack. There are people actually voting for the scuba music. If something like that wins, it's like it's entirely your responsibility to tell me what that means. Hey, Els, I wasn't asking for criticism. Thank you, actually. When I need to be knocked down a peg, I'll let you know. Oh, this is cool. Sarah actually has immediate scuba related songs. Well, we'll I guess we'll put it on the next rotation. I love that. The yes and energy is good today. Thank you for being here. Lolling, if you will. Hey, Farida. Welcome back. Very cool. Just whale song from now on. As Sarah says, I literally recently met a whale song artist at a coffee shop. It's a thing. I'm going to need elaboration on that one. I want to know, do they... This is fantastic Negrito with Skirty. Do they... Are they like an audio engineer that records real whale song and produces it properly? Or are they a music producer who uses synthesizers to kind of approximate whale song and make like long meditative ambient drones? I'm definitely going to need to know on that, the answer to that one. They're very different things. This is from an album I recently discovered called Son of a Broken Man. It came out last year, and we had no idea. Shame on us. But it's fantastic. I have no words in response to whale song artist, says Alex. 2007, Orca Chantress Beluga Shaman, who, if I recall, she uses whale song in her work. I will have to check. Okay, so she's like sampling whale song. I'm just going to copy and paste this one here. No way. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh! Absolutely no shade to Lisa, wherever she is. This looks like something... This looks like it belongs on one of those built-in CD cabinets with the, you know, in the gift shops, and you can press the button and you can hear a little sample, and it's next to the incense shelf, and on the other side is like dream catchers, and then behind you is maybe some some little sculptures of birds or whatever, or like soothing stones. It's in the this is crystal shop music, is what I'm saying. Incredible. Maybe we'll listen to some. She described it in very intense language in person. I would hope so. I should hope so. It's always nice to know, you know, with as little judgment as I'm able, it is nice to know that the people making this stuff do give a shit. Really aging yourself there, Bing. Go on, start talking about the JML TVs. I'm actually thinking specifically in like, this is, we can go deeper, because I'm actually imagining, I realize I am imagining the shop at an RSPB bird reserve. This is Screaming Jay Hawkins, who's gonna fucking destroy your ears with his powerful, powerful mouth. Oh. Oh. Woo! God. I did a little search. You know, you've heard, when you've heard songs, but you've never truly listened to them. I was like that with this. I finally really like turned my brain on and I listened to this piece of music. And it prompted a lot of thoughts. One of them was, I would fucking give anything to be able to do that. And another was, I don't think anyone does that in the year 2025. I don't think there is a recording artist singing like this. I tried to look. I spent a couple of hours looking and I couldn't get close. I love you! How? Fuck. Shit. So good. Okay, gang. We're gonna get some requests in the chat. Go ahead and drop your requests in the chat. The vibe we're looking for is music for those transitional life moments. And no joke, okay, I've been listening to the Sinners soundtrack a lot. No joke, this might be the first in this vibe. It's beautiful. This is Will You Go, Lassie Go, performed by a bunch of people and recorded for the soundtrack of Sinners. Drop your requests in the chat now. And we've had our first super in from Alex. Thank you so much. Who's requesting Hovey Benjamin. I'm back. Be happy to oblige. Thank you for supporting the stream. If you want to get your super chats in, there's two ways you can do it. You can super chat in YouTube like Alex just has. Or you can go to the link in the description, which I'm also going to drop in the chat. And you can order a Snacky Poo direct via Stripe, which helps me out even more. Thank you. It's very difficult not to get lost in this piece of music. And yes, I realize that it's the vampires. Still good. Don't at me. Thank you, Robin. Good catch. I was like, where's dog? And then I remembered I have other mods now. Ha! Hello, Manuel. Thank you for being here. Please don't spam. It's a good transitional piece for me. Ooh. There it is. You better believe I listen to a lot of that. I listened to this one a lot when I turned that age. Which was over 12 years ago. Fuck. Hey, we've had a direct snacky poo. Thank you so much. Nom 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 nom. Thank you for feeding me a snack, making it weird. I'm making it weird now. Thank you for feeding me a little snacky poo, Sarah. No Such Thing by John Mayer. It would be my absolute pleasure. Bump that right up. Thank you so much. Keep those requests coming in, gang. I haven't seen that many in the chat. I mean, I am losing my eyes, but I haven't seen too many requests yet. So drop them. Keep them coming. And don't be afraid to request more than one. This one's for Alex. Thank you for supporting the stream. It's called I'm Back and I'm Worse by Hovey Benjamin. Okay. What a change. That's our first combo breaker of the day. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. I can throw in a couple of my recent favorites I think will suit this. Okay. Thank you, Alex, for that one. This is Middle Distance Runner by Seawolf. Oh wait, this wasn't a super. Oh well, we'll let it play. Thank you so much. Up next, No Such Thing, which is the super for Sarah. Thank you. Hey Minish, this stream is really chill. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Huge hype from Millie. Ooh, I've got a couple actually. I think transitional, you're talking really about stuff not only that inspires you, but probably has for it to be in that category to begin with is probably a very personal association with a time in your life, right? So it's people who associate specific music with a transition in their life, sharing it with other people. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go with a song from the Decemberists that makes me think of a particular place, a particular street at a particular time in my life. And we're going to go way back in time. We're just going to hop in the old internal time machine. And we're going to get a track from like the very first Beirut album. That makes me think about being like 17. There we go. That's going to be a potent combination for me. I don't know if it will for anyone else. Ooh. From Black Star. Els is recommending I Can't Give Everything Away by David Bowie. From the Death album. I mean, the transition to end all transitions. Let's do it. This is No Such Thing. Sorry, No Such Thing by John Mayer. Super chat requested by Sarah Shrek. Thank you so much for the snacky poo. Appreciate you coming out every week and supporting the stream. Ooh. I gotta admit, I don't know a huge amount of John Mayer. You're the resident dad rock expert here, Sarah, I think. Hey, Manuel's back. No sweat, dude. This is a serious music stream. And we don't appreciate clowns around here, okay?
Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
Proud owner of the title, Sarah. Dad of the stream, I think. I wish I could give people nicknames. Everybody's dad, Sarah Shrek. You're in her swamp now. Els starting the queue of people who want to get adopted by Sarah. I don't know how that would work legally, but I'm all for it. I just found out. Olivia says, I just found out there's no such thing as the real world hits. Is that in the lyrics? Oh yeah, there it is. That's a good line. Whoops. Whoops. Too many buttons on Spotify these days. Back in my day, you got an off-brand Zune and you were happy about it. Listening to 128 kbps issues by Korn. And if it's a real special day, maybe you're going to put the Worms 2 CD in your regular CD player so it can play the WAVs for all the background music. Bylander Bing dates himself every single stream. How did I actually make myself older than I am? I don't know. This is 23 by Jimmy Eat World. The epitome, the epitome of the transitional worry song. And it's absolutely beautiful. Take a moment. Oh man, it's taking me back. It has a wonderful opening line as well. I really admire a songwriter. It's kind of like the songwriting equivalent of in media res. If that makes any sense at all. Just kind of dropping us into something. Ooh. My brain is doing that thing. Along those lines, we need Atlantic by Keane. What an intro. Ooh, that's a great vibe idea. Thank you, Olivia. Suggesting weird topics for songs. As in, like, songs that are about unusual things. I assume. That's a good one. I'll keep that in the bank. Kishi Bashi has a song about steak, about a steak. That would go in there. Mr. Steak, you were grade A. Beautiful little song. This guitar solo just sends me right back. Not to 23 even, to like 18, 19. Walking around my village in the dark listening to this on like old busted up Sony headphones. Seeing some love for the shirt. Thank you. Thrifted it in Richmond, Virginia. $3, baby. Hey, Matt, welcome. Shout out, says Stealth. I forget the shop's name. It's two. It's the one that's got really weird layout in Carytown, like on that main street. It actually cost me $6 because I bought two things and the other one had a hole in it and I didn't return it. Hey! Agent of Chaos Emily Holter is here reporting for duty. Speaking of if everyone in the stream had a nickname, we've got everybody's dad, Sarah Shrek, and Emily Holter, operatic agent of chaos. And I'd like to draw everybody's attention to the ledger up above me in the top left. A bunch of you in the chat do have snacky poos in the bank, saved up in the old snacky bank. And if you'd like to redeem them at any point, just start your message with all caps snacky poo. And then tell me what song you'd like and we'll boost it up in the playlist. Thank you so much. We got too many people on the board, honestly. We need to clear this up a little bit. But also, if you would like to get up on the board and save up a snacky poo for future use, you can go ahead and use that Stripe link in the description. Which version of Ram Ranch will we be having tonight? Says Alex. That's up to Emily. That was 23, Jimmy Eat World from the album Futures, which was released 100 million years ago in 2004. Very formative couple of records, that and the self-titled. Big records for me, personally, growing up. A lot of, not just one, a lot of transitional moments in my life. Soundtracked by Jimmy Eat World. Up next, Dog Years by Maggie Rogers. This one was requested by Olivia, I believe. And I don't know it. Stealth. I'm considering buying in Richmond, but I'm nervous to leave where I am now because it's comfortable. I mean, I'm just some rando on the internet that you watch, but I absolutely adore Richmond. I have friends there. I've visited now a couple of times, 2 years in a row. I've spent a decent amount of time there. I was there for 5 weeks last year and tacked it onto the tail end of my LA trip earlier this year as a little break on the way back over. I love it. I think it's one of those towns that's kind of the right size. It's got all the things you need. It's got access to beautiful nature. I mean, it's Virginia in America, so it's got some of the, there's like a clubhouse for the daughters of the Confederacy or whatever. But there's also a lot of fantastic culture and art and, queer spaces and great bars, and it's great. And the parks, the nature, the mountains, the hikes within an hour of driving there. Beautiful. This is beautiful, by the way. Thank you for recommending. I'm adding it to my likes. So I had a crushing realization last week. Last week I was talking about how my liked songs is getting too large. It's over 1,000 now, and that's like not, I wanted to maybe prune it back a bit because I add a lot of stuff. And I genuinely tried this week. I did a lot of listening and kind of skipping through my likes to see. I found a lot of duplicates, which was helpful, but as you can see, we are still over 1,000 songs. And I came up with a plan B. Which is, why don't we just get to 2,000? Why don't we just try and really ramp it up and get it up to 2,000 liked songs? Maybe that's a more realistic plan. So I was thinking that we could maybe do a bit of an unusual vibe today at some point where you literally are trying to pitch me songs that I will add to my likes based on what you know about me. Flipping that whole, turning the table on putting the parasocial relationship to good use. Am I right? What do you think of that? How dare you pretend that's not what we've been doing this whole time? But thank you. I would never assume that you're just trying to please me. That seems weird. But we could gamify exactly that, is what I'm saying. And I mean, yeah, like Matt nails it, right? The validation. We're peering behind we're opening the kimono here a little bit, aren't we? The validation, the approval that you will feel when Chris Edsworld himself likes your song. That's a real service. That's the service we're providing here. 3 hours on a Sunday, I don't look at my phone. I don't scroll. I just try and share great music and make you guys happy. What's Edsworld? I actually don't know. I don't know, and I don't know why I said that. What a weird combination of words. This is Model Train Town by PDUSA. Yes, I'm playing it again. Yes, I love it. Yes, it's too short, which means that I want to listen to it again straight away, back to back, and I won't put you through that, but it's so good. Model Train Town, PDUSA. Up next, the Decemberists. Shout out Momentum by Dancing Lotus. Shit. Manuel asks me, do you think AI will be a serious problem in the future? I have many thoughts about AI. I'll try and summarize for you in a second. Oh! I felt relaxed and I felt guilty. Beautiful track. Yeah, my feelings about AI are very let me cue up something instrumentals that I can talk over. Hang on. There we go. I won't feel so bad talking over this one. Just pop this song in my likes, Chris. Hope you feel validated. I do, Matt. Genuinely, it works both ways. When I see people saying like that they discovered something because of me, or that like their likes is all stuff from CITM recently, that makes me feel like $1,000,000. Thank you. It does work both ways. It genuinely makes me happy in my brain. Yeah, my thoughts on AI. They are kind of, I mean, I've worked in academia. I taught on the film course at Ravensbourne for 5 years. I've been a media practitioner now in various forms for 17 years. Most of that digital, most of that in YouTube, online, digital first spaces. I think that there's a lot of layers to it. One is, the degree to which AI will damage industries will be determined by whether we can properly reform copyright law. Because if it is, the big video models, for instance, are being trained on copyrighted shit, the same way the large language models are, and that to a certain degree, that ship has sailed. Like if pirates want to do it, they'll do it, right? If people want to spin up these things on their own and train them on shit that they stole, and do things in private, yes, you can't stop that. But you can use the law to prohibit studios and like people who have like people that they answer to from doing it, right? You can actually just say, and like, especially in the States, and they're already trying to work on this, is like, unions, right? Hollywood unions, the actors, SAG-AFTRA, and all these people, they are working on, creating rules about what can and can't be done, which is going to be helpful. And the more we can do that, the quicker we can do that, the better, the more we can kind of save. There's the creative aspect of it, which is, I don't think that wholly generative AI, the way that we're seeing it, is making interesting shit. I don't think it will be capable of making interesting shit. Whole cloth, and I think that the people using it to make things whole cloth are mostly fuckboy fucking tech idiots who've never had a creative moment in their lives. And it's like a video game that simulates the feeling of making something for them, right? It's like publishing your little, track that you made entirely out of GarageBand loops, that's not, yes, you technically made something and it might even be kind of fun, but if it took you 2 minutes and had no like meaningful thought behind it, then it has no value, really. It's the same with the crypto bros. It's like these people who want to feel like they reinvented the wheel and they want to feel special because they've never felt special, right? A lot of it is tied up with that, like, pressing a button that kind of makes you feel like an artist instead of putting the time and work in that artists do. And then there is the fact that, like, there is the inescapable fact that AI and adjacent technologies are and have and will always be kind of like part of the tools that we use, right? There's like generative, like, or things like generative AI in Premiere, in Final Cut, in Photoshop before this. There are useful time-saving, time-condensing tools that use this kind of technology that we use that we're grateful for. That shouldn't stop. We shouldn't stop looking for like better ways to do things. We should just not be making tools that steal shit. right? So like ultimately the curve of AI in film workflow or animation workflow, I think will be in the time saving stuff, in the fixing of the little, fixing glitches, smoothing tweens, learning the masking things better. We're already doing it. That's all not bad. But it's not making something from nothing, right? It's not typing a couple of words into a thing and pretending you made a Disney movie. That use case is a lie and is a marketing gimmick designed to make people like Sam Altman rich, right? Anyway, you can see, like, there's a lot. Sarah says, my work has me use it daily as a graphic designer for ads. It's progressing at a blistering speed. It will have good and bad effects, but massive and overhauling effects no matter what. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It is something that we all have to tackle. And I saw a really interesting thing as well that made me think was like recently it was a panel basically saying their discussion point was like, we shouldn't, assuming that most people here are kind of liberal, creative, I hesitate to say like left wing, right? Like socially kind of progressive people. We shouldn't be abandoning AI entirely to like extreme right wing assholes who want to like just use it to destroy the world and at any cost to make money, right? Because there are going to be really interesting uses for it. There are going to be positive uses for it. Hey, Neon, what's up? I just joined and I feel threatened. Don't. Please, you're welcome here. This is a safe space, Neon. Are you an AI? Are you an AI? Is this something that you need to disclose? Anyway, up next, Lake Song. This is the Decemberists from an album called What a Terrible World, What a Beautiful World. I spent a very formative trip alone walking around one of my favorite places listening to this. And this is my favorite track. Half of us have been chatbots this whole time. Hey, I mean, quite a lot of you have super chatted, so that you're like some... You're some of those like crypto chatbots that are rich. That's fine by me. Hey, Harvey, what's up? Welcome. You're right on time. Let's get another vibe check going, shall we? How's my voice today, gang, by the way? I feel like my voice is good today. So I struggle. I don't know how much you guys notice, but I struggle with quite a lot of throat stuff. There's like whole days that I can't record, which has been really just stressful now that my, like, most of my hustle is talking again. But how am I sounding? Am I sounding okay? I feel like I'm sounding pretty good today. Silky smooth. That's what we like. I might have to turn around and when it's like this, I gotta not waste it. I might have to immediately turn around and record my next video tonight while the engine's lubricated and all. Okay, gang. I got another vibe check in the making for you. Dropping that in the chat now. Go ahead and cast your votes, and then we'll get another round of requests. Don't go anywhere as we head into hour 2 of Chris in the Morning today. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thank you. I love you. Super Rare has a question that I'd like an answer to as well. What's everybody's favorite summer album? Tell us in the chat. This is one of them for me. And again, it's about associations. I think a lot of music listening is about the associations you make. What defines music to you? At least it does to me. This is an album I listen to a lot one particular summer. And it will forever just, you know, take me back there. Now that's what I call summer dance pop party. Yeah, all the scuba heads are gone. Currently neck and neck here. Neck and neck for vibe check. And that rhymes. Between Bing Will Love This and Unusual Topics for Songs. How about this? Whatever doesn't win the tiebreaker, we'll do next. How about that? What do you say? Up next, Scenic World by Beirut, followed by David Bowie and Keen. And then we're going to have some new requests. Gah! It's like being 17 all over again. Sarah says, I don't really listen to whole albums. That's a shame, I think. I mean, I'm a huge... The art of the album, I think, is sometimes... I don't think it's lost, but I think a lot of people maybe don't think about it as enough. Or as much as they used to. But I love a really good album. I do tend to... I'd say most of the time that I sit down to listen to music or put headphones on a train, I am going to an album. I'm going to track one of an album. It's changed a little bit since I wiped my likes because I've been using that on shuffle a lot more. But especially if I'm in my own home, stick an album on for the first hour of work, put a CD in. Could be about the way a lot of that has to do with the way you grew up or whatever. I don't know. Always had hi-fi stuff in my household, hi-fi separates. Still do now as an adult myself. This is David Bowie, and we've had a member celebration in the chat. Harvey Fry, my little Harvey Poop, my sweet little Harvey Poop, celebrating 9 months as a member of the channel and requesting Seals and Crofts' Summer Breeze. There you go. Enjoy, Harvey Poo. I'm going to bump that right up to the top of the list for you. Thank you. Dad approved from Sarah as well. Hey Ian, what's up? Welcome. Oh, that's interesting, Emily. Yeah, when Beyonce's Lemonade album and Visual Companion came out, that got me back into listening whole albums. Hell yes. And by Visual Companion, you do mean one of the best films that has ever been made. Not even music films. Films, period. That has ever been fucking made. Let's not mince words. I watch Lemonade like once a year. It's incredible. It upsets me a little bit that there are two cuts of it, depending on where you source it. I think the original cut that went up on Tidal is the one that I like, which is the one where it goes to formation over the credits. I think. They have slightly different endings. There's two versions. And one is vastly superior, and I don't know why there's a different cut. It's incredible. I used to run, when I was at Ravensbourne, I ran the second year music video elective, and I would do a whole session where I just made them sit down and watch the whole of Lemonade. So I watched it and I would watch it extra times for myself. Because it's everything. It's like the culmination of, I should turn this into a video essay at some point. Lemonade is like the culmination of all the kind of things that the ways that you might academically define a music video are all heightened and taken to an extreme. And they're all everything about it. They're all it ticks all the boxes. It's experimental. It's gorgeous. It kind of glamorizes, it portrays the artist. It creates associations that the artist, it's good marketing. It creates a connection with the artist's roots and hometown and myth making. It's great. I think we have a winner, gang. Unusual topics for songs. That's our new vibe, everybody, as we cruise on through hour 2 of Chris in the Morning today. So go ahead and drop your requests in the chat, starting now. Don't be afraid to request more than one song, whatever you like. And yeah, what we're looking for is songs that are about weird things. So I guess that it doesn't entirely exclude instrumental, but I don't know how that would work. We're looking for songs about strange or unusual things. And I'm going to kick us off with the one that I mentioned earlier. The Ballad of Mr. Steak by Kishi Bashi. Unless anyone has a super chat and wants to sneak in under the wire. Deftones Be Quiet and Drive. What's that about? What do you think that's about? I'm genuinely asking. I love it, but I've never really paid attention to the lyrics. I dressed you in her clothes, so drive me far away. It feels good to know you're mine, and now drive me far away. I mean, I fucking love it, but I think that's just typical Chino Marino being a lovable creep. Hell yeah. That was I Can't Give Everything Away, the last track on David Bowie's last album, which he made, let's not forget, which he made whilst keeping a secret that he had cancer. Pro fucking move, David. Strong fucking vibe, David. Keeping that from us. And then retroactively, we all learn that it was your fucking deathbed album. Thanks. This is Summer Breeze by Seals and Crofts. This one's for Harvey. Thank you. Thank you for being a member of the channel. I appreciate it. If anyone else wants to join the channel and come to members-only streams, among other things, you can. I don't know where the button is, though. Don't ask. Don't ask. Werewolf bar mitzvah. Yes, that's a good one, Olivia. Genesis have a song about pigeons. I can't remember what its name. It's called. I think it's called Pigeons. I think it might be called Pigeons. Hey, Sarah. Redeeming one of her snacky poos. Thank you so much. To request Brendan by Ripe. Okay. The words there give me absolutely no information about what the song is, and I kind of like that. I'm gonna bump it to the beginning of this vibe after Atlantic. Thank you. Ooh, new Aesop rock album. Okay. Aesop even. Let's do it. This is great. 2 for 2 today, Olivia. Thank you. That's going in the likes. This is Atlantic. This is the first track. This is basically the best Keen song. Let's be real. It's basically the best Keen song, and it's the first track of their 2006 album Under the Iron Sea that never gets better than this. Listen to this intro, this beautiful self-indulgent intro, and then fucking dropping in with one of the best opening lines that anyone in this wheelhouse has ever written. Oh no, I credited you with a Harvey joint. You can have it. He won't mind. So great. Something has piqued my interest in the chat. Hang on. If you want something, Matt Austin says, if you want something infinitely more stupid, The Big Game by Sledding with Tigers is about Space Jam. Well, we have to. The Big Game, Movements 1 and 2 from the 2015 album Come On and Slam. Yeah, gang. This is the energy I'm looking for. More like this, please. We're not getting weird enough. There's loads of songs about heroin. Loads of songs about sex. Where are my songs about Space Jam? Where are my songs about steak? Where's my, like, weird fucking King Giz B-side about one time they found a really good stick or whatever? We've had another super chat in from Ian. Thank you so much. The one and only Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. I was actually listening to that album just the other day. If I'm not mistaken, a song about being... It's like kind of about being a pop... It's about being a pop star, but it's like from the perspective of people complaining about how easy it looks or whatever. It's like clapping back at people who think that it's not a real job or whatever. And Alex is redeeming a snacky poo from the vault, from the ledger. Thank you so much. Whoopsie daisy. Hell yeah. I need a button for this. Alex using a snacky poo from the ledger to request Belly of the Whale Newsboys from the Veggie Tales Jonah movie. Okay. Wait, but this doesn't look like Veggie Tales. These guys aren't vegetables? Oh no. Also, I've already lost it. What's it called? Belly of the Whale. There it is, okay. Let's do it. This is Brendan by Ripe. We're going to bump that right to the top of the list. Thank you so much. And let's not forget Money for Nothing. There we go. That is the correct order, I believe. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, both Ian and Alex. Oh, I fucking love Wait, Sky Mall by Jonathan Coulton. I know Sky Mall by Wolfpack. We like a bit of Coulton. It won't be. No, I know it won't be. It won't be anything like the Wolfpack, which is great. One of the first Wolf tracks I ever heard. Peace out, Els. Thank you for being here. Hey! Rock Lobster. A song about rock lobsters and nothing else. Ian has super chatted again. Thank you so much. B52s. Whoops. Rock Lobster. That sounds rude. Damn. We're going to bump that right to the top of the list. Thank you so much, Ian. Whoops. 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 There we go. I got there eventually. Hell yeah, Ian. This is great. But since it was Harvey that requested it and not Olivia, I'm gonna I'm going to contain my excitement. Regarding Newsboys, Alex says, believe me, best Christian ska band you'll ever hear, and I hate ska. I was about to say that I don't know that many Christian ska bands, but actually I think we've talked about this on stream, and a surprising number of the ska bands we all know are secretly big old Christians, and all their lyrics are full of it. And we've got Robin in the chat redeeming another snacky from the Ledger. Thank you so much for supporting the stream all those weeks ago. Appreciate you. And Robin would like to hear Ocean Man by Ween. Bonus points if you can tell me what it's about. Because I don't know. That was great fun. Brendan by Ripe. And This Is Money for Nothing, a track everybody knows and loves. And we all just quietly ignore that he drops the F slur. It was a different time. He's role-playing. He is, actually. I mean, I'm fine with it. Was it Harvey was asking about my sexuality earlier in the stream? I remember seeing it and then I got distracted. Asking whether I'm queer. No, it was Els. Who's now gone. So I can safely tell you that I am unfortunately still cis and straight. He wants his MTV. Boo, says Sarah. I'm sorry for disappointing you, Dad. It's a ridiculous album intro. Ooh, there it is.
The way this works is we'll...
Nope. That one. Press the wrong button. Oh, yeah. Later this year, actually not too long, actually. End of this month? Yes, the end of this month, I have been coerced into playing drums in a live setting for my dad. And one of the pieces of music that I will be playing drums on is an instrumental cover of Brothers in Arms. I haven't played drums in front of an audience since I was 13. Or maybe 14. For your dad, must be nice having one of those. Boo! Boo! Annie, I'm a hawk. Annie, I'm a hawk.
Annie, I'm a hawk!
Rat. That's what you fucking get. Been thinking about learning drums this fall. Seems like a dad thing to do. Okay, but you need they're loud. The problem with drums, big, loud. Big, heavy, loud. So not only they're a pain to fucking keep, they're a pain to travel with, and you disturb everybody. So if you want to be serious about it, unfortunately, you need access. You need regular access to a room to play them in where you are not disturbing anyone, which I have found very difficult over the years. And and don't do electronic drums, IMO. It's not the same. It's not the same experience. You need the tactile experience of real drums and real drum heads and all the different things that you can do with them that you can't do with pads. Add pads to a kit later on, but don't learn on pads. Going absolutely against Ian's recommendation. Sorry, Ian. Just my feelings. A lot of people learn on electric kits. But in my opinion, it is not the way to go. But then who am I? I haven't played kit in front of an audience since I was 13. Yeah, that's the thing that people forget about the synth kit is you're still hitting them, and you're still on like floorboards, right? So even though they don't make a drum sound, you're still disturbing everybody in the house you're in or whatever. Hey, is that Sting I hear? Is that that guy who almost wrote the songs for Emperor's New Groove? He just wants his MTV. Money for nothing. I like that little money for nothing. Ah, ah, ah. Welcome, Piefish. Hello. We missed you. We waited. We haven't listened to any music without you. The vibe currently is songs about unusual things. Strange topics for a song. That's what we're listening to. We've got a bunch of stuff queued up. Up next, Newsboys, Ultimate Christian Ska Band. Then Rock Lobster by the B-52s, Ocean Man by Ween, and The Ballad of Mr. Steak by Kishi Bashi, K, my best friend himself. And I am going to need to take a comfort break soon, but I couldn't possibly do it during your super requests. So I'm just going to hold it in. I'm just going to hold it. I'll be fine. This track, the album version of this track, not only has a fucking minute and a half over self-indulgent intro, it also has the longest fade out in their history of fade outs. 25 more seconds of this. I can't even hear it anymore, and there's 20 more seconds. I'm in dire straits. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Hey, Piefish celebrating 9 months as a member, just like Harvey Poo. Thank you so much. Super requesting with that message. Save the Cat by Pendulum, which apparently came out this week. Ooh. Why does the artwork look the same as all their other artwork, though? Come on, guys. You're like the most successful band in the world. Can you not? Can we get some, can we give some work to some talented artists, please? Not the voice I was expecting. Sorry, I paused it. I try not to do that, but this wasn't the voice I was expecting from the photograph on the CD. He's highly nutritious. Incredible. This vibe is perfect for Ram Ranch, just saying, says Robin. Why'd you do that? You summoned the beast. You summoned the beast. Emily Alter, redeeming a snacky poo. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Redeeming one of her saved up snackies for Daddy by Tiny Meat Gang. Not quite Ram Ranch, but it sounds like it's on its way. Is this the one? It better be. I guess it is, yeah. I am cautiously looking forward to it. Let's say that. Bump that right up. There we go. We got 4 supers back to back. Thank you. Rock Lobster, the B-52s, Ocean Man by Ween, Save the Cat by Pendulum, Daddy by Tiny Meat Gang with Quinn XCII. Is that what? Quinn 92? If I got my numerals correct. If I'm remembering my numerals. Don't be scared. I would never do that to you, says Emily, whilst holding a knife behind her back. That was remarkably, surprisingly fun. Thank you so much. Up next, Rock Lobster. It's the Family Guy one. It's the song from Family Guy, guys. Remember? Remember when Peter? I literally couldn't remember his name. That's a real moment of personal growth for me that you all witnessed. I couldn't remember Peter Griffin's name. I feel good about that. I feel very good about that. Wait, what? That intro twang is from something else. Yes, this was sampled by Panic at the Disco? I want to say it was sampled by Panic at the Disco, yeah. And they did a actually genuinely decent job. I kind of want to listen to it. Is it Don't Threaten Me? It is from this album, yeah. Death of a Bachelor is a good record. I was never huge on Panic, but credit where it's due. This album is really good. And I'm going to cue it up because I feel like it. I mean, I think maybe we need a third vibe check. What do you say? Open to suggestions. Oh yeah, this song's really long. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna take my break now. This song is so long. Thank you for supporting the stream. Don't go anywhere. This is Chris in the Morning. I'm gonna send you on a little field trip. I'll be right back. Yeah, no shit, it's too long. I see another super chat. Thank you, Piefish. We'll get to that in a second. Oh, I can't reach that. Nope. Nope, it's too high for me. Ooh, ooh, ah. Incredible. Ween never fail. Never quite prepared for Ween, personally. Hell yeah. And we've had another super chat in from Piefish. Thank you so much. Requesting the Ballad of Clutch Nixon by the Road Vikings. Don't know this song. Very excited to hear it after our other two supers. Save the Cat by Pendulum and Daddy by Tiny Meat Gang. Tiny Meat Gang. Another noodle recommendation. Yeah, I need to watch his video about Ween. How Ween inspired... What? Okay. That sounds... I mean, I'm in. I'm down. I need to get on that. I need to message Noodle. I really want to collaborate. I've just been so deep in the time loop source, you know. Costume change, by the way. How are we feeling? This is my COVID shirt. I do it for the socials. So it doesn't look like they're all from the same stream. Oh! You're listening to Save the Cat by Pendulum. Wow. So this is a single from their upcoming album. Out very soon, I think. Oh, not very soon at all. Fuck you, Spotify. 81 days. I hate this shit. I'm not waiting 80... That's too long. That's too far away for a countdown. Thank you. I'm enjoying this kind of screamo direction that Pendulum seem to be going in. They've come a long way from, like, kind of wubby, like, dub-inspired EDM to, like, wubby, dub-inspired emo-core. They're still doing the dumch, 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 dumch. But they're like singing over it. Ooh! This like nasty little riff that's going on. Very... Wow. I don't know who this... It's reminding me of something and I don't quite know. Is it Funeral for a Friend? Is it Avenged Sevenfold? Who could know? This is Daddy feat Quinn. What did I say earlier? 92. It's a song about daddies. Just like Lost. Lost is a show about daddies. The ahoy got me. Ahoy! Very good, very good. Highfish says, I do find it funny that their Screamo stuff is pissing a lot of people off, even though they've been experimenting with it for a long time. Yeah, I mean, they can do what they want. Artists are allowed to reinvent themselves. We don't have to like it. This song is about Sarah. It's like it's giving mellow Lonely Island at this point. Damn. Okay, gang, where are we at? Where are we at with this? We got 2 hours of music in the playlist so far. That's going to take us for another half an hour. I reckon we could fit in another vibe check. What do you say? I'll throw on the second place from last time, and I'll throw on 2 more, and we'll see what happens. How about that? Oh! This is the Road Vikings with the Ballad of Clutch Nixon. Thank you, whoever super chatted this. Whoa! Where's Stealth? Stealth! This one's got you written all over it. I hope you're still in the chat. Wow. Yeah, like 80s kind of glammy metal. Damn. So silly. Knowingly silly, I feel. What are my vibes? What am I feeling? Oh! Clutch Nixon. In Hell You Were Born. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Yes. Somebody was recommending fantasy. Like, yeah. Magic/fantasy. I like that. Let's turn this into Critical Role. I was genuinely thinking, like, is there like a spin-off of this show that I can do that is like lightly Dungeons and Dragons inspired? I'm gonna keep noodling away on it. I think that there is a way that I can tell a story with you guys and you guys be my players and it still be a music show. But I haven't quite cracked it yet. Watch this space. Watch this space. It would have to be very like the things happening in the game would be quite stretched out, right? It's not like we're going to be running a full-on 5e battle scenario. It needs to be like more ambient than that. Ooh, damn, that's cool. The greatest man to ever live. This song's also about Sarah Shrek. It's reminding me a little of that amazing Bill Murray breakdown with the gentlemen start your engines. Okay, gang. I've got the vibes. Rat. That's the wrong button. Hang on. Here we are. Okay, go ahead and cast your votes for our final vibe of the day. Thank you for sharing some of your Sunday with me today. I know that it's really tough watching me and listening to great music. I know that it's really, you find me just the worst, and it's a real struggle to get through it every weekend. But I appreciate you making the time. Thank you. I had a thought about my Instagram camera idea, and it was, for anyone who was here last week, I remembered that I still have my Flip HD, and I don't know if the quality is good enough. Can you see how gross it is? The rubber has oh yeah, there it is. The rubber has degraded and gone all sticky, and it's covered in fluff. But it does still work. And I was trying to I put it in for hours into a USB thing to charge, only to remember that it takes AA batteries. And I was trying to remember whether it has a still pictures mode. I don't even know if it does. I don't know if it takes still pictures. I know it takes video. And I know that the microphone is busted. But I was wondering whether this could be my Instagram camera. But I have also been doing some research on the old eBay, and I'm still putting some money from these streams towards something like that, because I do want to be posting more. This is the Ballad of Mr. Steak by Kishi Bashi you're hearing. I'm going to bring up the lyrics because they're hilarious. Every other meal paled in his shadow. Every bite just made him dance more and more. Mr. Steak, you were grade A. Brilliant. From the 2014 album Light, which is an absolutely fantastic banger of a record, an absolute classic in Kishi Bashi's catalog. If you don't know already, where have you been? But if you don't know, I also recommend his 2019 album Omoyari, which is beautiful and has beautiful artwork and is about beautiful things and sad things too. Up next, St. Vincent with Digital Witness, Sufjan Stevens concerning the UFO sighting, Pigeons by Genesis, Costco by Aesop Rock, The Big Gain by Sledding with Tigers, which I'm very excited about. Sky Mall by Jonathan Coulton, and Panic at the Disco to round us off. And then we're going to be entering our final vibe of the evening, which is, ooh, it's looking like you're going to be challenging me. God, this album's good. It's just like so sharp and crisp and weird. The horns and the minimalism of it, like the minimalism mixed with just like impeccable production. God, I'd forgotten how good this is. Wow. So good. And that like nasty little, that like melted little bass synth there. So good. Oh, is very good. Is very good. I like it a lot. I have nothing else to say. How's everybody doing? If you started the stream feeling low, are you now feeling better? Did you get something to eat? Are you hydrating? Are you looking after yourselves? These are the things that I want to know and more about you. Tell me your social security number. Middle names. Name of your first pet. Let me know. Sarah's social security is 8. That would make you very old, I think. I'm watching my pizza drive towards me, and my maiden name is Gizmo. Brilliant, thank you. Thank you so much. I love it when we share. This is concerning the UFO sighting near Highland, Illinois by Sufjan Stevens. I think we've listened to this once before, and it's a beautiful little track. I might have some pizza myself. I've been cooking a very good lentil soup lately, and I do have that half done on the stove, ready for the last half hour of the process. But I could really go for some pizza now that you've said it out loud. Really doesn't take me much to want pizza. Piefish discovered that Greg's delivers to their place today. I have a Greg's, no joke. Like, there is a new Greg's that opened a 2-minute walk from my house. And I do that. Oh, gang, if you're not on this, if you're in the UK, I don't know if it's other places, but I have this app called Too Good To Go. Very cool app. that lets you buy random goodie bags of food that's left over at the end of the day at chain places. And that Greg's is on it. So I can reserve. The pickup window is like 6:30 till 7, so I can't do it today. But I can get like a bag, like £15 worth of random shit from Greg's for £2.50. And it's very bad for you. Greg's is really greasy and bad for you. It's not a healthy time. But it's very good. Oh my god. I'm sorry, this is taking me back. My dad had this on vinyl. I think I have a copy as well that I found in a charity shop. It was a split single with a song called News of the Day, or Match of the Day, News of the Day. It's a silly little song called Pigeons by Genesis. Host Gabriel Genesis, just having fun. Just doing a silly song about pigeons shitting on people. Who? Who could it be? That little high guitar. Dooby 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 doo. You gotta watch out. Wow. Such an unusual thing for there's such a weird departure for Genesis. When did this come out? Like, which albums would they have been working on? Yeah, they did a three-song EP with a track called Match of the Day, this, and a track called Inside and Out. In 1977, from the looks of it. Which would be... first EP? Maybe only EP. It came out after, between Wind and Wuthering and Seconds Out. So this is like pre-Duke, pre-Abacab, pre-self-titled. Just when like the wound was still fresh, right? Gabriel had recently left. Oh no, gang, they gave Robin the wrong pizza. I'll take it. What's on it? We need to know, Robin. What's on it and what did you order? Oh, I've got some of those little mini guys. I just remembered. I've got some of those little mini Chicago towns in my freezer. We're living the high life tonight, boys. I'm gonna have lentil soup and a little mini pizza. That's gonna do wonders for the inside of my body. Oh shit. Never mind, I didn't do anything. I didn't break Spotify at all. This is Costco by Aesop Rock. From the fucking new 2025 album Black Hole Superette, which I'm adding to my fucking library right now. Hi, Don Soda. Do you need a jam link? Welcome to the stream. Ah, there it is. That's going in the likes. And I think that's going to be the theme of our last hour, gang. Ah, very cool. Minimal, spacey, weird. The flow is as good as ever. That's a good line. The job is not the dock of the bay. That's very good, actually. Yeah, I'm looking very much forward to listening to this whole record later on. Very good. Ooh. Incredible. Sorry, just had to dip off camera for a second there. The Big Game by Sledding with Tigers. And I've... Whoa, that's not what I was expecting. What? What? This is not the genre that I was expecting when you told me that this album was all about Space Jam and with this artwork? Are you kidding? What? It's incredible. Wow, well done. Thank you. You've outdone yourselves, chat. Thank you. Fuck. I'm speechless. What? We need you, Bill Murray. What? I'm swept up. I'm transported to a narrative world. Amazing. Amazing. Silly, playful, silly and playful and twee and like just goofing around. It's giving Ben Folds covering Bitches Ain't Shit. It's giving Harry and the Pottles, although apparently a bunch of them people went on and abused folks, but let's not talk about that. God, that's good. Ah, I broke it again. I need to get a new mouse. That was great. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that. What a time. What a wild time. This is Sky Mall by Jonathan Coulton. I'm a little bit taken aback. And we've had a snacky poo into the old inbox. Thank you so much. Let me know what you want. Pie fish. Adding to the ledger. Oh yeah, because you cleaned it out earlier on. We'll put you back on the board. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If anybody else wants to get themselves a snacky poo, they can use it straight away, or they can put it in the ledger for later use. There is a link to Stripe. Let me find it for you. I feel like this playlist went in a place. Went to a place, didn't it? Getting a little bit silly, aren't we? Here's that link. Get your snacky poos direct. Yeah, let's close the poll. I completely forgot about the poll, and we need to queue up some more music. Okay, the winning vibe is Bing will love this. Okay, so here I'm just pausing to give myself some time. Okay. Here's how this is gonna work. I want you. This is me challenging you with this final vibe of the evening. You have to pitch me songs that you really think I'm gonna add to my liked songs. That's the vibe. Stuff that you think reliably based on everything you've learned on these streams. If you're a regular viewer, this is going to be slightly easier for you, right? You'll get a point if it's already in my likes, I guess. But we're looking for things that I'm going to be like, oh my God, I have to add this to my likes. Go. And don't forget to don't be afraid to drop more than one. If you've got loads, we want to get this. We're going the opposite direction to last week. We're saying fuck going down. We're going up. We need 2,000 songs in my likes. Stat. We need it yesterday. Music that you think I'm gonna love. Go. And to give you some inspiration, I will queue up some things from my likes. Maybe spark some ideas. Here we go. What are we thinking? I know that I'm gonna shop Sky Mall, man. Ooh, brand new. Here it is. There's that riff we know. Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time by Panic at the Disco. The 2016 Death of a Bachelor. Incredible record. I'm adding it back to my library. And you know what? It's going to my likes too. Ooh. We've had a super chat in from Alex, the Prodigy, Smack My Bitch Up. I mean, it's a classic. Is it already in my likes? Regardless, it's going to the top of the list. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. It isn't in my likes, and I'm remedying that right now. Thank you. Okay, I mean, they sample it. They use this sample really well. It shook me for a second when I first heard it because I knew the B-52s and I knew how silly it was, and it felt weird to me, taking it and trying to put it into a more serious context. But it totally works. It absolutely works. Let me have a look at the chat here. Okay. We'll see. Matt Austin is recommending Mañana by Desaparecidos. Okay. Let's see. I realize this is also like kind of you subjecting your tastes to my scrutiny. But I'm going to be honest. I'm not adding it to my likes if I don't want to. Coming up next on Chris in the Morning, Smack My Bitch Up by The Prodigy, Brand New by Y, Never Said It by Papa Roach, Girls on Satin by Saul Williams, a few of my go-tos, and then following that, Fox on the Run and Mañana, recommended by you guys from the chat. Ooh, give yourself a round of applause, everybody, and maybe let off a little steam. So good. And we've had another Snacky Poo redemption from everybody's dad, Sarah Shrek. Season of the Bitch by Sidewalk. That's a good string of words. Beat Werner by Sidewalk. Let's do it. And we'll bump that right to the top of the list. Thank you so much. Let me update the ledger. Bam. Thank you. I'm going to bump that right up to the next slot. Thank you. And we've had another super chat in from Piefish. Thank you so much. For science, you monster. For science, you monster, Vandoria. I do like Vandoria. I feel like that's gonna be a cinch. Gonna make me type the whole thing, are you? Gonna make me type the whole thing. And then you're gonna take it away again. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, by the way. It could be Vandure. I've only ever seen it written down on Spotify. Oh, it's good. It's still good. How old is this track? 1997. Bat of the Land. Piefish, back-to-back supers from Piefish. Can You Dig It? By Brian Tyler. According to Spotify, it's the main titles of Iron Man 3. Okay. Big swing, but let's do it. We'll bump that right up. Thank you so much. Back-to-back supers now. Really, really good. Really solid. And a very strong album opener, right? Like, if you did the, you know, the high fidelity track one, side one track ones, this is up there. I'm sorry, I'm just making sure that my apartment isn't burning down. I'm so sorry. That's the last time that I ditch you. I know that you can't be unsupervised. Otherwise, I might lose custody. Again. Yeah, Sarah talking about the artwork for this album. Yeah, something about it, right? There's something about it. And remember, this is a very much a pre-meme world. And there's just something very good about that crab. There's just something very, very cool about the crab. And the blur. It's iconic, man. Ooh, ba ba bow,
Ba ba bow.
Annie, I'm a hawk.
Annie, I'm a hawk.
Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, I'm finally playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's pretty good. It's time consuming and addictive, but it's pretty good. I've got two saves going. One is a one that I only play with my sister and her partner. We play multiplayer, and I'm playing my own druid character. I've made a character in it that I remake in a lot of games. He's called Magelico, and he's King of the Sea. That doesn't really play into it at all in Baldur's Gate because he's a Githyanki druid, but he's still called Magelico and his hair is green. Oh! This is Season of the Bitch by Sidewalk. Super chat requested by Sarah. Thank you so much. And it's big. And it's a little bit rude. Woohoo. Damn, this is good. Okay. You get a point. You get a point. It's going in the likes. And I have a second save, a solo save, where I'm playing as Karlach, one of the Origin characters. Because actually I think that the way that Larian makes these games, they're kind of better if you just play one of the stock characters, because then your character has a storyline. So I'm very much enjoying being Karlach, and yes, I have single-mindedly romantically pursued Shadowheart from the very beginning of the game. Karlach only has eyes for Shadowheart, thank you. No follow-up questions. God, barbarians are no fucking fun though until level 5. Christ. Crikey! Crikey, are they fucking boring to fight with until they get some more fucking actions. He's talking about his bitch now, y'all. Oh yeah, no, she's nothing but bad news. You got it in one. Shadowheart's nothing but bad news. But yep. Attachment issues, won't share, afraid to be vulnerable, worships a secretive death cult like goddess, the goddess of darkness, is probably gonna throw me off a cliff at some point into some lava. But I'm here for it. In the multiplayer one with Jen, she got very upset because Magelico slept with Karlach on that very first, the party in the Grove. This won't make any sense to anyone who's not played Baldur's Gate, I'm sorry. But for whatever reason, I'd said the right things. And Jenny got really, really upset that, that Magelico got to spend the night with Karlach. I'm going to drop a picture of Magelico in the Discord. Hang on. Hang on, where's Discord? And anyone who's not in the stream will have zero context. I'm just going to put it in general. Where's it gone? Here it is. This is for Science You Monster by Vandoria. It's from an album called Neon Green Chambers Chapter 4. Wait, I can bring it on OBS, hang on. This is my character. That's Majelico. Just for context. He's my guy. This is very cool. But I will say there's something missing for me. Can't quite put my finger on it. Is it too clean? Does it need another layer? I think I'm looking for something crunchier, you know? Although I am enjoying this melodramatic, like, synth choral stuff. Hmm. The track needs Majelico. You're right. For anyone curious, Majelico is a recurring character in my video gaming journey. He started out life as a naked blue alien-looking skater in Tony Hawk's Underground. And I built up this whole mythos around him. He's like the errant son of Poseidon who ditched everything to become a pro skater. I know he's orange in this one, but he's still Majelico. He's still the king of the sea. Also, I do like, I'm playing him in Baldur's Gate. I'm playing him, I did the, I took like the oath of the throne or whatever, where you're basically a cop. You're basically like, you enforce the law. And I'm just playing him like that, like he loves cops. Majelico fantasy cop. Won't stand for ruffian, or won't help ruffians and poor people. Always sides with people in authority. Majelico, the ultimate fantasy narc. If you integrate D&D into the music stream, is this what we should be expecting? Yes, absolutely. A good friend of mine once ran a one-shot for us where he converted, he like did his own kind of modifications to 5e to turn the battle system into doing Tony Hawk style trick attack on skateboards. Because he knew about this whole thing with Majelico, he was there for it. And then so I played as Majelico, and we had to compete against the encounter was a skate battle. It was awesome. That was really, really good. I think if it was in my likes, I would skip it. But it was really fucking awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Up next, Brian Tyler. Can you dig it? Oh, God. Yeah, I know this. Lots of fun. Makes me want to rewatch it. Oh, yeah. My favorite one shot was one. This is Robin saying, my favorite one shot was one where the three of us played elves trying to overthrow Santa. That sounds really fun. I'm jonesing to DM again, honestly. I've been playing Baldur's Gate. I've been re-listening to the Adventure Zone Balance. And like, that's the thing that got me into D&D. And I really want to start a new campaign with some people. Magnum DeVito is a very good name for a dwarf. I feel like he and Majelico would get along really well. How does he feel about cops? Turns out this stream is a whole bunch of nerds. No surprises there. Yep. Oh, yeah. Makes me want to rewatch Iron Man. Or like any of the good Marvels. So much fun. Up next, brand new by Y. This is from their album they released last year, which I loved a lot. Bit of a tonal shift, this one. Prepare to be sad. Very sad. If any of you are like going through really like tough transitional phases in your life, you might want to take your headphones off. Mm-hmm. Oof. Big mood, why? Why'd you do me like that? Why? Ooh. Teddy asking if he has any snacky poos saved up. Not that I can see. The ledger is on screen. But we have had a new super in from Emily, Mistress of Chaos. Elegy for Elsabet. Sounds like it might actually be a real song. Thank you for supporting the stream. I'll cue that up for you. Ah, incredible. We've had another direct snacky poo, nom 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 nom, from Sarah Shrek. With a multiple choice, either Green Blue Sea or Human Convention by Reign of Kindo. Latter is wackier, first one is maybe better. Okay, I'm gonna go for the better one. Great Blue Sea. Let's do it. We'll bump that right to the top of the list. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I appreciate all of you guys who've super chatted today. I say it every time, but you know, I appreciate it. Helps me keep doing what I do. I'm gonna bump that up. And I think for the rest of the stream, we got room for maybe 2 or 3 more songs before we round it off today. And let's just say anything goes. No vibe anymore. Just, you know, meditate on it, think about it, pray on it, speak to your pastor, ask your cat, whatever it is you need to do, and then come back over to the chat and throw in a couple of curveballs for me to end the stream. And I'll pick 1, 2, or 3 maybe. And that'll be that. Thank you for being here. This is Elegy for Elsabet. Super chat requested by Emily. Thank you so much. Weird that you would request a serious one. I'm almost disappointed. Emily says, I like to keep you on your toes. You never know what you're going to get. That's solid chaos shit. That's solid chaos behavior. Thank you. Emily Holter, chaotic neutral. What would everybody's class be in real life? What would you be in D&D terms based on your character? Oh, dude, wild magic. I picked the wild magic rage for Karlak on my solo save, and it's fucking awesome. It's just like sometimes the best one is when she gets teleport, and then as a bonus you can just be like, smack, teleport, smack. Piefish would be an artificer. Ooh. Everybody thinks I would be a bard, which is fair enough. I'm an entertainer. But I don't think I would be a bard. Does my vote count? Hey! Emily redeeming a snacky poo. Redeeming their snacky poo from the ledger for the anything goes vibe. Big by Tank and the Bangers. Okay. Tank and the Bangers. Wow. Awesome. Let's do it. Do you know anything about this artist? If so, please tell. Because I don't. Tank and the Bangers explore the most tender and true parts of life's journey. Unique and with a vibrance that could only come from New Orleans, there we go. The lead vocalist, Tank, has stretched her vocals over quirky raps, poetry, and rich melodies since the release of their first album, Think Tank, in 2013. Hell yeah. And Emily's friend used to be in it. That's so cool. Thanks for sharing. We're going to bump that up to the top of the list. There it is. Oh, wait, you said anything goes. Well, it kind of, yeah. The vibe is all melting together, I think, at this point. So I'm going to leave it where it is. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Is it this one, this top one here? With Big Frida. Okay, got it. Got it. There we go. Remedied. Chris, you are a bard 100%. Look at your shirts. Okay. Okay. Fine. 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 Oh, single version. I've just got the wrong versions of everything these days. The wrong ones. Let me fix that for you. My bad. Thank you. That was beautiful. That was really nice. And you know what? Yeah. Yeah, I did like it. I am gonna like that. This is Great Blue Sea, this the Reign of Kindo. Super chat requested by Sarah Shrek, the one and only, everybody's dad. We're coming to the end of this CITM, and I do want to thank everybody for sharing some of their Sunday with me. It's been a good time. You might have noticed that my eyes are not quite working today. I think I have a headache coming on. But it's been a good time, even if I can't quite read my screen. It's been fantastic. And this is fantastic. Wow. From the 2008 album Rhythm, Chord, and Melody, which I'm going to save. Oh, that's going in the likes. You know what this is reminding me of is Ocean Size, which I think we've talked about at least on a members stream. This is giving mellow, proggy, slightly daddy, proggy, hopeful. It's not as heavy as Ocean Size, but it's reminding me a lot of them. Peace out, Olivia. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful Sunday. We're finally getting Stranger Things Season 5. But all the kids are 40 now. How's that gonna even work? They're going to have to come up with a narrative explanation for why Millie Bobby Brown looks older than Winona Ryder now. They're de-aging them digitally. Oh my god. Oh! No! Oh god, of course they are. Fucking of course they are. Fuck. I just don't. I mean, it's an 80s throwback, right? Like, in the 80s, people just played... Actors sometimes didn't look the right age. Like, that's fine. Fuck. God. That's really annoying, man. Just have them look a bit goofy and old. Yeah. That project really fell apart there in the last couple of years. Loving this track. Really good, and it's making me curious about the whole album. Which is a very good sign. These guys only have 28,000 monthly listeners. How did you discover them, Sarah? So happy to hear it. This is an album I listened through 1 billion times. It is really good. I'm going to take one of mine out again for time. There we go. And I might just add one more. If nobody has anything, if nobody has like a nice, well, like a nice mellow thing to end the stream on, like we started, right? Bring it back to the start. We kicked things off with Low Sun, Work Song, Remembrance, all these beautiful chill little tracks. Does anybody have something along those lines that we could come full circle to at the end? Let me know in the chat. Ram Ranch 3? Yeah, no, exactly like Ram Ranch 3. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You read my mind. You read my mind, Emily. This is big. Feet big Freedia. Ooh, I like that beat. Wow. This is going to flow really nicely into Girls on Saturn. No, I genuinely might have something, says Emily. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. This is really good. That's going in the likes. Sarah says, I've been holding on to Falling Off a Horse by Felix Laband for a while on my 4 CITM playlist. Ooh. That sounds special. Oh, wow. That's some artwork. That is some artwork. It doesn't have it. The artwork is decidedly unchill. Emily trusts dad. Okay, let's do it. You don't have to snack you, boo. Don't worry about it. Ah. I could listen to this song 100 times. This is Girls on Saturn by Saul Williams. I would kill to make a music video for this. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you for supporting the stream. A little stealthy little snacky poo there for the end of the stream. Falling Off a Horse by Felix Laband from the album Dark Days Exit. Can't wait. Oh! They do. If anyone doesn't know Saul Williams, I know I've played this track before and it's on a retro episode of Chris in the Morning. But something that some people in the chat might be curious to learn is that Saul Williams, where is it? Oh, I went past it. Amethyst Rockstar is really fucking good, but it might be of interest to some people that his 2008 album, The Inevitable Rise and Liberation of Niggy Tardust, was produced by Trent Reznor. And it sounds like Trent Reznor with Saul Williams, and it's fucking awesome. This is Fox on the Run, single version by Sweet. Thank you so much. Highly recommend this album, yeah. Like, check it out. If you liked what you heard, but you wished it was more like gross and industrial and depressing, that's the album for you. Thank you, Sarah, so much. That's come through now. Thank you. Okay. It's a shame Stealth and Jackie aren't here, because this track, and what was it earlier that had like a ghost vibe to it? There was something we listened to earlier. I can't find it now. But there was something earlier that sounded a lot like... Oh, it was the Ballad of Clutch Nixon. Yes, you're right. Sounded a lot like Ghost. Somebody let them know in the chat. Very fun. Really fun. So this was on, or it was used in the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer. That's some slick marketing guy there who's jumped on that. Wait, they used us in the trailer. From the original trailer of the hit movie. That's a little bit desperate, I gotta say. But hey, who cares? They get the streams. They get the streams. You gotta get them streams any way you can. Okay, last two tracks on the playlist today. Thank you for being here. This is Manana. Oh! Oh! Fuzi, you're right on time. We just started. Oh. Oh, you know me so well. Whoever recommended this, I forget now. Yes! Oh, Matt. Good fucking job. It's reminding me of Cursive. Do you know Cursive? And like messier Weezer, like early messy Weezer, Pinkerton. Oh, you'd love Cursive. In fact, I might throw one on. We have a little time. The vocal is reminding me so much that I actually kind of need to look them up. This EP, Burst and Bloom, get it, save it. Go save it. No questions, just save it. Oh god, it's Connor Oberst. Of course it's fucking... That's that voice. That's why I know that fucking voice. How did I not know these guys? That's fucking Connor Oberst from Bright Eyes. What? And that's why that... Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Hell yeah. God, I really genuinely thought I was about to... I thought that I was about to learn for the first time that the singer in Cursive is also Connor Oberst, but it's not. It's not, thank God. That would have been embarrassing for me, I think, actually, to not know that. If that was true. This is Sync to the Beat by Cursive. This one's for you, Matt. Based on that, I hope you like it. This EP is... It's great. They have whole albums and stuff that are also good, but I always come back to Burst and Bloom. 2001. And they're from the same place, right? So they're... The vocalist you're hearing is Tim Kasher. And they're also from Omaha, so they must know each other. my other one on this that I almost played, but I played it on. It's on a retro, on a vintage CITM. Is Mothership, Mothership, Do You Read Me? That's my favorite track on this. Ooh. I don't know those guys, but I'll check them out. CITM is at its best when it's narrowcasting to a single member of the audience. Thank you for being here. Jackie, you're right on time. Oh, Jackie, we had one for you. We listened to this earlier, the Road Vikings. It's got you all over. It's got you written all over it. Enjoy. Ooh. Oh, yes.
Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
I mean, the production by today's standards it's messy, it's fuzzy, but it's fucking awesome. Very cool. Okay, this is our last track of the day, I think. Falling Off a Horse by Felix Laband. Super chat requested by Sarah, specifically to round us off today. And it's interesting so far. Whoa. Fascinating. I know you said it was chill, but from the artwork I really kind of didn't believe you. And then that also wasn't what I was expecting to come in after that percussive, that kind of weird intro. Wow. Double surprise. Mmm. Ooh. That's giving ing. That's very nice. Whoa. The shift? Foozy. Foozy, what are you doing to us? Redeeming a snacky poo right at the end of the stream. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Foozy would like See Through by Iben. Okay. I don't know what it is. It looks curious. We were going to wrap up, but I guess we've got a few more minutes in us today. Thank you so much. It's a very fun vibe. I like this a lot. I'm going to add this to my likes with the caveat that it might end up coming off again and going in like a chill out playlist. So weird. Lovely. Hey, you know what though? This would have worked in Music for Ghosts. No joke, this would have worked in a Music for Ghosts segment. I have a stiff neck today, gang. It's all that Baldur's Gate 3 in my damn uncomfortable couch. Emily says, this is scratching my brain in such a nice way. Yeah, me too. Absolutely wild. Ooh. And it doesn't care about it's getting somewhere, it's on its way somewhere, and it doesn't mind how long it takes. And those little bits of like samples of like music concrete, little real world sounds. Wow. And we're rounding out the playlist with this, thanks to Foozy, redeeming a snacky poo. This is Iben with a track called See Through. Ooh. A new single came out on the 2nd of May. Ooh. That's cool. Wow. It's big, it's anthemic, it's very... Again, like all this stuff is like coming around again from my perspective. This like early 2000s kind of emo sound, the chords they're using, the intervals that they're using, the structures that they're using. It might have a modern production to it. It might have a new face. But we're getting, this is like 100 Reasons, you know, this is 100 Reasons with a female vocalist. This is Funeral for a Friend, Evanescence. Sarah, that's it. That's it in one. Sarah says, this is going on my older sister's bedroom across the hall playlist. Couldn't describe it better if I tried. Yeah, this is like air screaming into a hairbrush territory. Really good. Thank you for sharing, Fuzi. Thank you for using a snacky poo to share this with us. You know what? It's so good, I'm giving you it back. And a very strong closer. There you go, on the house. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for coming along to this Chris in the Morning. Thank you for sharing some of your Sunday with me. Got a new video, hopefully, up on the other channel on Thursday. And we will be back same time next Sunday. Let me check. Let me double check. I know the music is finished. Let me double check. Yes. We will be back next Sunday. It's the 15th that I might be off. But next Sunday, we'll be here. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Stay safe. Look after yourselves. I'm going to go cook a little pizza. A tiny little pizza. Ooh! I have to wait. I have to wait because if I end it, if I end it too soon after saying something, I discovered it cuts off the last like 3 to 5 seconds. So I have to wait. So I have to do my thing, and then I have to kind of awkwardly, just like a news anchor, I have to like awkwardly wait and kind of click it until like it's not live anymore, just for that, to buffer for that time. Goodbye.